Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. I'm blessed to be here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at the most important thing that's happening to you this month. So this is a timeless reading. Whenever it finds you, that's the exact right time for you to hear the message in this reading. Alright, see which option you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and begin. My lovely option number one, hi, welcome to your reading my darlings. Get comfy as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. And let's see what's the most important thing that's happening to you this month. Oh my God. My dears. Okay, so look at this gorgeous card that came through for you. True love, come to me. So if you have been single, if you have been looking, if you are in a relationship where it's kind of undecided, what's happening within the next 30 days, my darlings, is you are going to be meeting the love of your life. If you're already kind of in a situationship or you don't know where this is headed, the particular person that you're in a relationship with or situationship with, they're going to come through and they're definitely confessing their feelings for you. Okay, so this is absolutely gorgeous. Let's go ahead and dig deeper into this one. So true love is coming your way. So number 26 is coming through as an important number. Maybe it's your birthday, maybe it's your age, maybe it's their age. Let's get more information. Yeah, definitely somebody who is ready to commit. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single, you, my darlings, this month are getting this energy of commitment. You're getting this energy of either somebody coming in to stay for a very long time or somebody who is already in your life, who you're romantically interested in, and this is very important. They are going to make that move. They're either going to ask you to move in with them. They're either going to ask you whether you would like to spend the rest of their lives. Spend the rest of your lives. Spend the rest of their lives together with you. Okay, you know what I'm saying. So proposal is definitely on the cards over here. And if we're talking about you, my lovely single guys, we are talking about meeting somebody who is definitely ready to commit and who's coming in for a very, very long time. Overall, to be quite honest with you, I'm seeing a lot of romance this month. A lot of energy that has to do with love, that has to do with relationship, maybe with friendships for some of you. But for the majority of you, it's all about the magic. L-O-V-E. Okay, let's get more information on this one. Hideaway. Okay. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. So for those of you, my darlings, who are in a relationship situationship, you're finding a way to kind of get away from the world. No distractions. This is what I'm hearing very strongly, where nobody is going to disturb you. It could be, you even go somewhere and you just leave your phones on silent and you just enjoy each other's company, because this is the energy of only the two of you being in a particular place. For those of you who are single, my dears, what I'm getting is that you quite possibly might be tempted to go somewhere that's quite remote. It could be a retreat. It could be that you go somewhere with your friends and family, but you kind of feel like, okay, you know what, tonight I want to kind of take a stroll and maybe down the beach or whatever. And there's this energy where you find a secluded place and you could be meeting somebody who's very important in your life round about that area. Okay? So I know for some of you it might be scary that you're somewhere in a secluded place and then somebody comes through and you're like, whoa. But yeah, it's this energy where it's very organic. Okay, something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. Okay, let's dig deep into this one. So what is coming up over here And I don't want to read this card in the negative key because none of the other cards are giving me this negative vibe. So when we're talking about somebody not being truthful, it's this energy of somebody not being necessarily too open with their feelings up until now, up until the next month. So I'm going to say, for those of you guys who are in a relationship or in a situationship, the other person has had some issues they were trying to protect you from. They didn't want to get you involved. And maybe they have been a little bit distant or indecisive, and you kind of taking it personally. You thought, okay, maybe they're not interested in me anymore, or they're not sure about the relationship. That's not the case. It's just that they have a lot of stuff going on, and they didn't want to bother you with it. They didn't want to get you involved. They didn't want to get you worried. Okay, so they kind of were protecting your feelings, but I think it backfired a little bit, because for some of you, you tend to overthink, and you were like, okay, but are they still into me? Are they still interested? They absolutely are. It's just, again, the question of, they had a lot of stuff to deal with. Now, for those of you who are completely single, guys, this is quite interesting, because for some of you, what I'm seeing is a secret admirer. If that sounds like you, if your intuition has been telling you, that you do have a secret admirer, let's check this out for you. Let's pull that thread. Yeah, look at this, the Ace of Cups. So somebody might have feelings for you. Somebody might really have this energy where they're like, okay, you know what? This month, I'm definitely telling them, this month, I'm definitely gathering up my courage to ask them out on a date, or just letting you know that they are romantically interested in you, my darling. Yeah, this could be somebody who was acting very chill, very nonchalant, very like, whatever, yeah, cool, we're friends or we're colleagues. But deep down, they were really feeling something for you. And I think they've been waiting for the right moment. So there's definitely this energy where at the right time, they're going to come through. They're going to let you know about their feelings. They're going to kind of hint at it. Now, for some of you, I'm seeing that there's a very specific situation where you might kind of be in the middle, maybe, of separation, in the middle of breaking up. And this person could be like a mutual friend or a friend of a friend. And there's this energy where they kind of were like, okay, you know what? This isn't the right time, but I can't hold it anymore. But I think you guys, like with your intuition option number one, if that sounds like you, it sounds like similar to your story. I think you've been kind of feeling this coming. You've been feeling, maybe you've been feeling it in the air. So yeah, for the next 30 days, whenever you're watching this is the energy that's coming through. Yeah. So I don't know how much you resonate with the concept of a twin flame. I have mixed feelings about this. Sometimes very unhealthy relationship patterns are described as twin flame. But when I say twin flame, I mean somebody who's actually meant for you. So literally, for some of you guys, you're meeting or you're reconnecting, you're creating a deeper connection with somebody who truly is meant for you. And the card reads, trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. So there's a lot of guidance, a lot of energy of, I don't know, guys, love, romance. I'm getting all of those pink cards. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. What I'm getting is romance. What I'm getting is emotions, passion, all of that good stuff. And a very specific message for some of you, if your love life, intimacy-wise, wasn't good, it wasn't good enough, within the next 30 days, trust me, it's going to get much better. And that's all I'm going to say without pulling out my naughty deck that I can't use on YouTube. But you know what I mean. Wink, wink. My lovely option number one, that's what I have for you. What is the main thing that's happening when it comes to the next 30 days? Claim this magic down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal reading, send me an email. And of course, remember to check my Patreon page out as well. All right, my darlings, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 2. Hi, and welcome to your reading, my darlings. Get comfy. Let's see what is the main thing that is happening to you, the most important thing that's happening to you within the next 30 days. This is a timeless reading, guys, whenever it finds you. And that's what we call divine timing, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a look. The main thing that's happening to you within the next 30 days. Ooh, I like that. Hello. Hello. So we've got the authenticity card. So when we're talking about the authenticity, we are talking about breaking free. So in the next 30 days, guys, you, especially if you've been feeling like nothing really resonates with you anymore, your job, the people you live with, the food, the music, I feel for a lot of you, you kind of been in this energy of reset and in the energy of the void. And here, when we're talking about authenticity within the next 30 days, my darlings, you are going to be finding things that really resonate with you. So I'm getting a lot of new stuff, to be quite honest with you. A little bit of the good old forgotten stuff that you used to like. And this time you're kind of coming back around and saying, okay, you know what? I forgot how good that felt. I forgot I really liked that. But here, you're going to be very much about experimenting. The next 30 days, experimentation, right? So this could be with you wanting to change your style, wanting to change your hair, wanting to try out a new hobby or come back to an old hobby, wanting to really speak your truth. I really think that, for the majority of the next 30 days, my darlings, you're going to be in this, like, I don't really give a flying monkey kind of mood, where I wouldn't say you're throwing caution to the wind. No, it's not like that. It's more along the lines of, you know what, I need to focus on me. Like, you're literally going to take the time out to focus on your emotional well-being, on your physical well-being, on your interests, because you kind of realize that you need to bring the spark back into your life. And that eclipse we just had on the, was it 8th or the 9th, whenever it was happening, on the 8th, I think it kind of gave you the energy of reset, maybe brought up a lot of things, because I keep hearing like a lot of reset energy when we're talking about the eclipse. So the next 30 days, my dears, you're all about experimentation. You are all about authenticity. You're all about really dedicating a lot of time to yourself, no matter how busy you are. Because I think you, my darlings, are somebody who's who used to be very self-aware when it comes to, when you're heading for a burnout, when you are in an environment that doesn't make you prosper and thrive. And then you kind of lost that connection. And this month, the next 30 days, you're regaining this connection. So you might even be like, even if you're super busy, you're still going to find time because you're like, I need to find my mojo. I need to get my energy back. And this is going to be one of the biggest acts of self-love that you're going to do. Okay, let me see what else comes through. Study. Okay, this is interesting. So you guys are going to be learning a lot of good things that are going to help you, again, with the authenticity. Okay, I'm seeing 1919, so maybe 19 is an important number. You guys could be 36, life path number 1, 3, 6, or 9. Okay. So there's this energy of taking additional courses and maybe coming back to making a decision or thinking about it very, very strongly about going back to school and studying something that you felt was really for you. Also, a very specific message for those of you, my darlings, who are in life coaching, spiritual business, in any sort of business, like psychology, any sort of business that helps people find their authenticity. It feels like you guys are going to get a lot of feedback this month and within the next 30 days. And there's going to be a lot of growth that's happening. And you might be that this is energy of coming back, studying something, and maybe coming up with a particular course. Like this is getting very, very specific for somebody. But you know, some of you guys are going to come up with a particular course, with a particular study that is going to help a lot of people. Inspiration. Inspiration. So for those of you, my darlings, who've been lacking that inspiration, this 30 days, wow. This 30 days, wow. Now, another thing that is coming through very strongly over here, you're most likely going to meet somebody who is very popular in their field, or maybe just literally a celebrity. I don't know why that came through. Let me take a look. It has something to do with, yeah, you might be meeting them at a celebration of some sort. Okay, concert, celebration. Some of you, there's this energy where you are going to be working from home much more often, and you might even decide that you want to work from home full time and make the necessary changes. So they're saying home is the harbor of the soul. It is the safest place you can be, right? And I have the love life. How interesting. In the career deck, I pulled out the love life for you, my darlings. So, free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. Okay, so for those of you who already are in a relationship, it just kind of feels like the passion is rekindled. Okay, there's something about reconnecting with your person on a different level. So I'm seeing a lot of deep talks within the next 30 days, a lot of opening up, maybe difficult conversations, but hey, we need to go through them. Maybe there are going to be a couple of arguments, but those arguments that lead to conclusions and arguments where things get better, right? Sometimes we do need to have a little bit of a argument to just kind of air things out. And this is what I'm getting for you, my darlings. Where you and your person, you're going to air some shit out and you're literally going to be like, okay, you know what, now I feel better. If you are single and ready to mingle, my darlings, it could be that somebody new is coming into your area, into your neighborhood, into your block of, I don't know, flats, wherever it is that you live. There's this energy where you might be meeting somebody very, very important and who's going to literally be very close to you. I keep hearing that song, I'm coming home, tell the world that I'm coming home. So it's either your homecoming that's happening over here or this person that you're supposed to meet, they are coming home. Okay, that's sweet. I keep hearing sweet like chocolate. So it's either you, my darlings, or little sweeties, or the person coming into your life is incredibly sweet. But not too sweet, not like you're going to give me cavities, no. But, you know, like a sweet energy, calm energy. Social status. Oh my God, you will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. All right, guys, honestly, there's this energy of popularity, of fame, of being more in the spotlight, maybe collaborating with people who are also in the spotlight, meeting somebody famous, meeting somebody important in your life, even if it's just for a short while, but it kind of triggers that energy of authenticity within you. And for some of you, yes, I do see a romance with somebody who's quite influential, you know, who might have a lot of followers on Insta, on Facebook, on YouTube, maybe somebody who does stuff that has to do with physical health, maybe fitness, maybe other things, I don't know, somebody who has like supplements and things like this, vitamins and yeah, I don't know why that came through, but there's definitely the energy of recognition that's coming through. So you guys have a lot happening within the next 30 days, a lot. It's going to be like one thing after another, after another, after another. But it's going to feel good. It's going to make you feel like you're in the zone, like you got your energy back, like things are moving and You're going to absolutely love it. You're going to absolutely love it. That's what I see for you. Let me know what you thought of this reading down in the comments below. Claim the magic of this reading in the comments below. If you're up for a personal one, focused specifically on you, send me an email. The email's in the description box below the video. So is the link to my Patreon page with over 160 exclusive videos, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. Alright guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 3. Hi and welcome. Alright, get comfy guys. Let's go ahead and take a look when it comes to this timeless reading. What's the most important thing, or a couple of things, like with option number 2, what's going to be happening? Yeah, the next 30 days, the next month, the most important thing that's going to be happening. Because for option number 1, it was just not one thing, but it was a good one. For option number 2, it was like, boom, fireworks. All right, let's see what's happening with you the next 30 days. Timeless reading, okay. There's a very special message for you, my darling. Some of you might be 31 or 35. Trust that you're heading towards victory. So within the next 30 days, something very, very important happens where you're feeling like rejoicing. You're feeling like, okay, the victory is finally mine. Finally, the universe has heard me. Manifestation came through. I am going to get much more specific than that, of course. But I just want to kind of show you the feeling that you guys are going to get. The joy of victory. And the cards are kind of saying trust the process because you're heading in the right direction. Okay, let's take a look. Victory in what? Because the card is like, I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. All right. Victory in what? Show me. Confidence. Healing. Oof. Guys, literally, there's this energy where you're going to get better. Now, I don't like to talk about health in my readings, but this really feels like, you know, after a very long time when you've been tired and you've been drained, and maybe you've been kind of dealing with some sort of something that was making you unwell, there's this energy of like, finally, I got it. Finally, you know when you wake up after a very long cold and you finally healed and you're like, my head feels clear, I can breathe, I'm not coughing my lungs out, everything is good, the sun is shining, my energy is back, I'm feeling productive. This is what this is going to feel like. And they're saying, trust that you're heading towards victory. Now, if you're doing personal healing, whether it's with a therapist, whether it's with somebody else, whether it's by yourselves, there's also a very important milestone that's going to be happening. They're saying within 29 to 32 days. Okay, from you, hello, watching this reading. You get your confidence back. Literally, your confidence just jumps back to you. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the mic, but you know what I mean. I'm trying to emphasize how it's going to feel. All right, let's get more. Your divine guidance. Wow. Okay. Next 30 days, guys, keep your ears peeled, right? Keep your eyes open because you guys are going to get a lot of signs. You guys are going to get a lot of synchronicities. Let me see why it's important. Let me see why it's important. They're saying we keep pushing you towards victory. Some of you guys might be turning 38 or 34. Within the next 30 days. Okay. So it's important because it leads you to abundance. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Absolutely love it. We have the hunter moon, we have the abundance, we have the energy. I don't know why I keep hearing black and gold. I don't know, maybe you guys like this combination of black and gold. But there's something about you finally going into the energy of having a lot. Now, I'm going to get very specific. If at this particular moment you guys are going through some sort of court case, you're waiting for a visa, you're waiting for a renewal of some sort of important document. You're waiting for an invitation to, like an invitation for an interview, or your significant other is the next 30 days. You're going to get more than what you imagined, right? More than what you have imagined. So all of the legal stuff, all of the official stuff is going to bring you more than you expected it to. And when we're talking about your career, when we're talking about your money, there's definitely some sort of growth. Let me see what it is. Especially if you're having some sort of dispute. Because they're giving me social status. You will reach the heights of fame and society. There's this energy where when we're talking about your career, you might be asked to present something. You might be right now working on a particular project that's very, very important, and you're like, oh my God, am I going to be able to do it? The answer is yes. Some of you guys might go into public speaking, or you'll be asked to deliver the project, deliver the presentation. Don't be afraid. You guys are going to win, especially if you're participating in some sort of tender, if you're participating in some sort of, I don't know, there's some sort of competition that's going on. They're telling me the victory is going to be yours. The victory is definitely going to be yours. Yeah, it's almost like literally like you guys, your mind is being activated because I have activation, power mind, and flexibility, right? Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. So you, my darlings, are going to be very, very flexible. There's this energy of shape-shifting where, again, you will get a lot of spiritual guidance on how to best deal with a particular situation and with a particular group of people or with a particular person. And they're saying that your mind, it's like it's going to be super activated. This is what I said, you know, when you wake up from a long, like when you've been ill for quite some time and you wake up and you're like, I can think clearly. Like the conclusions, they come really fast. The ideas, they come really fast. So I think, to be quite honest with you, my darlings, what's happening over here within the next 30 days is you are going to move yourself away from the situation that was emotionally draining you. First and foremost, you're coming to a very important realization about something and you're trusting your decision, right? And that gets you into this confidence mode where you're like, okay, you know what? That's it. Today I wake up and I decide to move forward. Today I wake up and I decide to live my life without self-sabotaging. Because who needs that? We don't need that. All right, let me see what else is going to come through for you, my lovely option number 3. Joy. Joy and happiness, and just literally, if you have a dog or a cat or a parrot or something, they're showing me a furry baby. You're going to have a lot of fun. Some of you might decide to adopt a baby, adopt a furry baby. Get some sort of pet over here. And you're going to be enjoying yourself a lot, right? Then there's this energy maybe of meeting a friend you haven't seen for a very, very long time. And you guys are going to have such a good time. Such a good time. They're showing me this being as a highlight. One of the highlights of your month. Because you're going to meet them and you'll be like, you have so much to tell you. Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. And you're going to go into this energy of just being carefree. And just kind of be like, oh my God, it's so good to see you. And they're going to be happy to see you too over here. Oh gosh, I absolutely love it. All right, my lovely option number 3. That's what I see for you. Enjoy the joy. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Let me know down in the comments below. Claim the energy of this reading, the magic of this reading. If you're up for a personal one where we focus specifically on you, send me an email and I'll send you a list of readings that I do. And of course, do check my Patreon page out. So the email and the link are below this video. All right, my darlings, take good care of your amazing selves now.